Good morning, YouTube. This is going to be my first YouTube video. Not sure where this is going to be heading. Not sure if I'll do more videos or even better end up setting up a particular theme for my channel. But I figured I'd give this a shot, see where it goes. Planning to do a very light video today. And for today's video, it's going to be a review on a recent Amazon purchase. It's about 6 in the morning. I tend to be an early bird. It tends to be the best time to actually work on these videos. I've got my coffee here, and I'm the type of person that drinks mine black. I don't really add any milk or sugar, or I don't go to Starbucks and get those fancy drinks by any means. Ironically enough, though, the coffee mug does say latte, so I guess I could always pretend I'm drinking a latte, if that makes you guys feel better, for those of you that are not a fan of straight up black coffee. But anyway, that's not what I'm going to be reviewing today. I will be reviewing this. Sorry for the glare. This is a budget book. The full name of this product is Box Clever Press Budget Planner. Here it's from boxcleverpress.com. And as you can see, it's a relatively big size budget book. I believe it was 9 by 8 inches, give or take. And the binding of the book here gives you enough space to hold your pens in place. This didn't come with the book. This is my own pen, but you do get a fancy bookmark as well as a strap to keep your book in place. So I will be opening it up now. Now, I'm not going to open the first few pages because a lot of my personal information is on there, and I don't know you guys too well for me to actually feel comfortable with sharing that information, so forgive me. But anyway, I will turn it to the page where it starts off in the month of March, because right now it's February, and I already started using this book, and I'm working on February right now. But just to give you an overview of the first few pages of the book. The first page gives you an option to add your name and your phone number in case you lose this. It also gives you a page to track your debt as well as to track your savings. And it also gives you a monthly expense report or annual expense report. And it also gives you a page to list your financial goals for the year. So every month has its own pages to work on your budget. And first page, to start off each month, you get the calendar, an undated calendar, which is good because this is good for any year, not just for 2021. It gives you notes to take down for yourself. And what I like about this page is that at the end of the month, it gives me an overview of how much I spent per month. And it helps me to determine if I should cut down on more expenses and everything like that. So that's always good. And the next page gives you, lets you jot down your income for every month, the date that you received the income, the details of the income, as well as the amount. And at the bottom, savings. So you list the amount, the amounts of savings for that month. That way shows you like how much you saved, obviously, for the month and how much you made for the month. Next page, you get what's called budgeting. For this, in this case, it's March budgeting. And what's good about this is that it allows you to write down the amount of the budget, pretty much your anticipated amount that you're expecting to save, spend per month. And then gives you the actual amount of how much you spent for that month. So this kind of helps you to keep track of whether you're going over your budget or you're meeting your budget, or even better, you're under your budget. So good tool to use. And next page, actually the next 3 pages is your day-to-day spending for the month. So for those of you that like to, well, not like, but you tend to spend on a daily basis, frequent spenders, this would be good for you, I think, because it gives you a lot of columns for you to jot down your expenses. So for me, I don't consider myself as a frequent spender. So a lot of this I don't tend to use. Usually, like last couple of months, I've just been with, just sticking to just one column. Not like half of a column, I think, is what I've used. Everything else I've not used. So, so like I said, if you're a frequent spender, this will be great for you, I think. After that, you get the monthly spend totals. Gives you examples of categories, so utilities, groceries. I do like that they give you examples. However, I feel that they could have added a few more examples just to kind of help you to make it easier for you to break things down. However, what I realized, a good way to look at this is that this page makes you think, and everybody's different too. So not everybody pays utilities. I mean, a lot of renters, they don't really have to pay utilities. Homeowners do. So so yeah, I mean, everybody's different. So that's probably why they only left, two examples, just to give you an idea of how to jot things down. So it's a bittersweet thing, but can't really complain about that. And then at the bottom, you have your monthly totals. So you would total the balance from last month, your total income for this month, total outings, balance to carry over, monthly budget, and difference from budget. So that way it helps you to determine, like, if you've been continuing to maintain your goals, and that, that you're continuing to be consistent with your budget as well. So that's always good. And then lastly, before we get to the month of April, you get an overview. And I find this page to be very helpful because it helps me to take notes for myself to see if, what I usually do, because my goal is to be paying off student debt, hopefully to be debt-free in 5 years or less. And I have a particular goal of how much I'm going to pay off on student loans per month. And what I do is I add in the amounts that I paid in student loans to make sure it totaled up for what my plan was for that month. And if not, I would note that down and, write a plan for myself of how to do better next month. So that's how this has been helpful for me. Everybody's different, but I think that's always a good thing to always do as well for yourself. And I'm sorry, that was the second to last part of it. This is the final part of the month for March, and every month comes with a pocket or a folder. So what's good about this is that, as you can see, it's a good place to put your receipts and your bills. And this has also been very helpful for me because before I purchased this, I would not be mindful of where I put my receipts. I would either lose them, or I would misplace them, or they'd be in the bottom of the grocery bags that I have, and I used to not really care much about my receipts. But now that I have this, I know exactly where my receipts go. I know where my copies of my bills go, and I have an office with a secretary, and if you check my secretary, it is a hot mess in that secretary. There's crap all over the place, all papers and stuff like that, just very disorganized. With this, it helps me to reduce clutter and to become more organized. Like for January, month of January, because it is tax season now, I put all my tax stuff in that pocket. So, that way I know where everything is, and I'm not going to misplace any of it. So, yeah, another helpful thing, at least for me. Hopefully it's helpful for you too. And that I'm not going to, do every single month, obviously, but this is obviously good until the end of the year. Overall, I think it's a very useful tool for those that are looking to focus on your expenses and have financial goals for yourself. I'd give this, I would say, 8 out of 10. The only one of the only downsides to this, I think, would be the price. You can definitely get cheaper budget books. This cost me $19.99. However, I didn't lose any money out of this because I received an Amazon gift card for Christmas, so I used that to purchase this, and I still had some money left over in the card too. So I'd say it wasn't a financial loss for me to get this. Ironic, you're keeping a budget, but yet you have to pay for a budget book. But anyway, this is a relatively you can, like I said, you can definitely get cheaper budget books. Honestly, I'm not sure if this would be considered as the best budget book. This is actually the first book I've ever used that's a budget book. I'm not sure if there's any ones out there that are even better. But I do know that come the end of the year, I'm going to have to get another one. Not sure if I'll get the same one. So far I find this book has been helping me, so I can't complain at all. So who knows? But if I'm trying to be a bit more mindful of my expenses and stuff like that, then I might have to get something cheaper next year. But who knows? Maybe I'll get another gift card and I'll buy another one of these. But so that's pretty much all I have here for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it will help you to make a decision for those of you out there that need a budget book. If you're looking to get one, this might be a good choice for you. But feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully you'll see more of me. But thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care.